lays it up and in.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Count the bucket for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rozier with it. Down 4. Kawhi Leonard rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
KD with the rock. Here's a chance from long range. Kevin Durant, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Rozier into the front court. They trail by 7. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his guys together and talk things over. Substitution being made in this one. Irving to Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Knocked loose. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here's Irving into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. His first effort off the mark. Rozier with it. 9-point margin. Wide open look won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Hornets have the basketball. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Durant across the timeline. It's an 11-point game. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Durant can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and, most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Charlotte with the basketball. Kevin Durant sends it away. LeBron with it up top. Up a dozen. LeBron James. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Kawhi Leonard pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Rozier into the front court. His guys down big. It's Harden with the rebound. LeBron into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Irving to Leonard. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Hornets at the controls of this one. LeBron James swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Leonard, great feed. LeBron James, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Runner's good there. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Backcourt. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down a bundle. Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Irving. Kyrie Irving. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
For three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Rozier with it. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Kevin Durant has it. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Easy pass to the rim.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Harden. James Harden. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Hauled in by James.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And Kyrie Irving makes good from beyond the arc.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hornets right now in possession. Can't connect. Another follow, still no good. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Finish that. Irving. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Team Curry going to have the ball first as we start the fourth. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Lillard. Message received. Well defended. To end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
To Nick Batum. LeBron James. Huge block. To Leonard.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard. He was all over him. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
D's got it. Damian Lillard. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Slam dunk.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
It's James controlling the offense. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Count the basket at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Lillard. Smothering D. To Batum. Nikola Batum. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Irving. That's good D. Shot no good. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
Charlotte basketball. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Irving to Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Batum. Off the mark. No good. That misses with 2 seconds to go.
The West All-Stars won this, and that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He was born to run the fast break. It's Jay Williams.
And Plainfield, New Jersey really respects you for putting some respect on my hometown's name. But you know what? We're going to have a big-time matchup this evening as the guys are getting ready to battle down on the court.
Let's do it. They're ready to go, and so are we. And away we go. James to Irving. Beyond the arc for three. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for three. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Leonard. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. LeBron James with the rock. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, LeBron James. Not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested three.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Rocking the rim.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Leonard, he made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Knocked loose. Len, tough matchup against Durant. James into the front court. Lead stands at 7. He made his first effort, but not that time. Parker into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Allen Crabbe. Down low Collins. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
John Collins. He's got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. First try, no good. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Durant with the basketball up top. His team up by 7. Oh, that's how it's done. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block. Hawks recover. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Hart with the basketball. It's an 11-point game. Ooh, he'll take that. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He's a scorer and an elite passer.
Hawks have it.
I got him. Here we go.
LeBron James swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Leonard, he was all over him. Leonard to Irving.
Watch that cutter. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter.
Harden. He made his first effort, but not that time.
I'm here. I got ball.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Leonard. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Harden. Not easy.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Hawks coach going to call a timeout as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Trae Young, knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lillard buries it.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Trae Young at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Nope, first one does not go. Good recovery. Hits a second free throw. Lillard, he made his first effort, but not that time. Great looking vision. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Throws it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
And throws it down.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Trae Young, knocked loose. Lillard can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe with the interception. D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2 of 4 now.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Substitution being made in this one. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Finally, finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get it.
Slam down. Karl Anthony Towns on the follow.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's Atlanta ball. To Parker. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Shot from the lane won't go. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Thompson. His first effort off the mark. Trae Young knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lillard shakes free and hits.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Karl Anthony Towns, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Lillard. Fires the three. Message received. Well defended. Irving to Lillard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense. And he drains it.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping him.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lillard. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Thompson. 4-3. And splash. Klay Thompson. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Shot off the mark. Good defense. James to Thompson. Fires the three. Now that's a contest. To Trae Young. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
James, that's how you defend. Bembry matched up with Lillard. Down low for Len. LeBron James sends it away. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Towns to James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans the offense. And a putback slam.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
And Klay Thompson does what he does best. Hits the three.
And that's really good recognition by the offensive player. When you're dribbling the ball up the court, if you see the defense take his eye off you for a second, if you're in range, you let that fly because it can also enhance your chances for an offensive rebound.
Towns to James. To Towns. Lillard. D has got it. Damian Lillard 4 out of 10.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Trae Young. Karl Anthony Towns. Huge block. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Thompson to bring it into the front in a very one-sided first quarter of play. Lillard. Jay, I don't know if you called that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Karl Anthony Towns with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Trae Young. Doesn't get the bounce.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
From the painted area, won't go down. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Deep three at the buzzer. And that's going to do it. Time expires here on the first quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Hawks with the basketball, trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. LeBron James with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Trae Young, knocked loose. Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Knocked loose. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Towns. That's good D. Shot no good. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Thompson. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Thompson. Great defense, forcing the miss. Towns to Lillard. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
Kyrie, it's no good. Great defense.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Allen Crabbe, defended by Lillard. Karl Anthony Towns sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Thompson, no good. That's great defense. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. To Parker. Goes to the left side. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Pick up.
Irving. To Lillard. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Hold on.
Thompson. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Evan Turner at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. James knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespect. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Irving, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Short jumper off the mark. Dave rises. Shot by Lillard, no good. Parker with it. Down a bundle. Won't go down. Deep left corner to Thompson. For 3, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Karl Anthony Towns rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Thompson. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knocked loose. Evan Turner matched up with the former Wildcat. Irving. Not getting the bounce. To Lillard. From long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. first one goes down. And he hits the second. Hits all 3 free throws.
Coming right back to you.
To Parker.
You're on the island now.
Here comes the screen. Evan Turner against Karl Anthony Towns. Slam dunk.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
James. He engulfed him that time. Parker into the front court. His guys down big. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Jabari Parker, couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good.
For Atlanta, number 11.
Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line.
Get back.
To Lillard. Beyond the arc for 3.
To number 5, Jabari Parker.
Damian Lillard is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them. To Parker. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Lets it fly from long range, and Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fires the three.
To number 11. That's his first personal foul.
Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at three here. A career 87% from the line. First free throw is good. It's the second. One more coming. And he hits all three free throws. To Parker. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Tough shot. He hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Add 2 points to the board.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right-eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Missed it. Karl-Anthony Towns. He's now 5 for 6.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
I got him.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jet.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Oops, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed on a pair. Oh, they don't get it across in time. That's an 8-second violation. John Collins against the former Cougar. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. LeBron James pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
LeBron James. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Evan Turner, guarded by Klay Thompson. From the painted area, won't go down. Kawhi Leonard tips it. Knocked loose. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Thompson. Wow, 7 threes in this first half alone. This could be an all-time performance.
And the record is only 13. He's better than halfway there. But as a shooter, you have to remain lost in the battle. And you're only as good as your last shot. Don't beat that record, destroy it.
Leonard. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Irving. 4-3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Irving. Man, that was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
And he knocks it down, Jay.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Lillard to Thompson. Fires the 3. Klay Thompson is going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3 is good. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Thompson. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Parker. No good. To Irving. Gets it in the left corner. Thompson to Irving. Lillard. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
I'm on D. I'm on D. I got ball.
To Allen Crabbe.
Right.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Got him.
Has a chance. It's good.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Can't connect from in close.
It's my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball.
Thompson. Oh, good offense, beating good defense. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Lillard the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Lillard to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Oh, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. To James. Five seconds to shoot. Thompson. Oh, that's how it's done.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Parker. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Lillard to Thompson for three. You do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Thompson, not easy.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
That's the record. His 14th three-pointer in the game.
We have a national weather warning, excessive heat on the court.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Thompson. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jabari Parker rocking the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lillard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Knocked loose. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 12, Evan Turner. Number 22.
Count the bucket for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
James can't go down. Smothering defense. Here's Atlanta. Evan Turner sizing up the all-star Lillard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Alex Len. Message received. Well defended.
Lock up, lock up. Here you come. That's me. I got ball.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Buries it.
I got ball, I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. He just continues to knock him down from deep. That extends his NBA record for one game.
He's just shattering that thing. But he's a very smart player. Look for him next time, maybe to give you a head fake, crack into you, get to the free throw line. This guy is a proven scorer.
Knocked loose. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Lillard to Thompson. Trying to cash in. Shot by Thompson, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And the finish, slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Thompson. Not done yet to Irving. Leonard. Thompson. Can't connect. It's no good. To Parker. Free throws coming up.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
For the inlet.
Jabari Parker has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first.
For the Hawks, number 95, DeAndre Bembry.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. LBJ with it. From long range, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. Textbook defense.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. I got yours.
No, I missed a short one there. LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. Well, the Hunt shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Shot off the mark. Good defense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
I got this plan. Let's go. Here it is, here it is.
To Parker. Knocked loose. It's theirs now. To Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Another chance. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Hawks have it.
I got it. Let's go, let's go. Good board.
Can't connect from inside. Thompson to Lillard. Fires the three. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Oh, he had it. To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Here comes the screen. Parker. Turns and slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. 4-3. No good. Lillard to Irving. Thompson. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor.
Knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 25, Alex Lynn.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter.
The assist from number 0, Damian Lillard.
Cutter, coming through.
Kawhi Leonard swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Get it.
Can't miss those. To Leonard.
ISO.
Kawhi Leonard.
Now 3 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
LeBron James sends it away.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Leonard. Thompson. Yes.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
I got ball. That's me.
In a flash. Scores at the rim. Deep three at the buzzer. Team Curry going to have the ball first as we start the fourth. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
I got him. I got ball.
John Collins, guarded by Klay Thompson. Lillard shakes free and hits.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. It's Atlanta ball. Fires the three. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That's how you defend.
Hands up.
LeBron James. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Another follow. No good. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Irving. That's good D. Shot no good. Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. Good look that time, but off the mark. Short jumper misses. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
The drive, right to the basket. Kawhi Leonard with a piece. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot, no good for Allen Crabbe.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Damian Lillard, not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Can't connect. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
And the basket good at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Leonard, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And he's going to the free throw line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Alex Len at the line for 2 shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. Misses the first. He missed a pair of free throws. Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Parker to Trae Young. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Irving brings the ball up court for 3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Nice finish at the rim.
That's called escapability right there. Elusive.
Lillard. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Trae Young. Klay Thompson with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Whoa, gets to the rim and they'll count the basket. 2 steps or 5 steps. I don't know, Jay. It looked good. Kawhi Leonard against the Ukrainian Len. Lillard to Thompson from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. LeBron James sends it away. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. That's going to be out of bounds. Time for some new personnel into the game. Trae Young to Parker. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Tough shot. He hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Parker. Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's James. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. And counted at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Allen Crabbe. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Irving to Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Leonard. James. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Parker. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Easy path to the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Alan Crabb trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Oh, 5-second violation. Parker. Almost unlucky bounce. Another follow. Stays out. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
James, defended by Turner. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Runner here won't go down. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
I got ball. Here we go. My ball.
Offensive rebound. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Alan Crabb at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't convert the free throw. You've got to get that one to go. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Tough shot. Well defended. Parker with it. Down a bundle. Shot from the lane won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Ed, I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Hawks get it back. Off the assist.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lillard. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Here we go. I'm here.
To Parker. Lets it fly from long range. Can't get the bounce. Cash is in for 2.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Parker. Driving right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
Defense.
And finishes strong.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball.
Got some for him.
Has a chance. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Leonard to James. Fires the 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Allen Crabbe, going to launch, beyond the arc. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Lillard, well defended. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Whoa, what a finish.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Here's LeBron for two. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Lillard, smothering D. Late heave to beat the buzzer.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.